We're back, we're live again at Beach City Life on Facebook, and I have with me Tim Walmsley from BenchOn. How you going, Tim?
Yeah, really well.
How's Myriad for you?
Oh, great today. I think because of yesterday with the weather, everyone now is hustling like a champion and getting out there and trying to meet as many people as possible. So it's an awesome day.
It's absolutely awesome vibe in here. Whoa, what?
He just knocked the camera.
Yeah. Watch the equipment, dude. Okay, so man, what's BenchOn? What's BenchOn all about?
Yeah, so we're solving employee underutilisation. So contract-based industries, people in between contracts are costing companies a lot of money sitting on the bench. We match them to short-term contracts from other companies. So we've effectively created a pool of talent that no one's ever been able to tap into before.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So who makes the dollar then?
So everyone, it's a win-win-win. So the companies now have access to the talent when they need it, and it's completely free for them to source through us. The company providing the resource gets revenue now for when they wouldn't have been getting it before, and then our rate is paid after they get paid, so there's no upfront cost.
I'm signing up. I'm in the services industry, and yeah, like the scariest thing about my industry, I'm a marketing agency. You know, sometimes we can have resources sitting around, absolutely,
yeah.
And right now we're at scale up. You know, we're growing organically, and man, that's hard. And he's like wondering when to take the next leap, and he's like, oh, should I take it now or wait for that next contract? Maybe BenchOn can help me grow. That sounds freaking awesome.
It completely reduces your risk, so you can grow and create new jobs, right?
Yeah. Bring it. Cool, man. So whereabouts are you based?
I'm based on the Gold Coast. I also have an office here in Brisbane and an office in Sydney.
Okay, cool. Where on the coast? Where are you?
I'm at Arundel.
Arundel.
Yeah,
beautiful.
right smack in the centre. You know, it's good.
And man, what do you do for lifestyle? How do you balance the work life?
Yeah, well, actually, my wife is also in the business, right? So the business pretty much took over my whole life. But I've got two young kids, 6 and 3, so they're effectively my hobby. But my son's 6, he's taken up surfing, so now I pretty much surf because I have to.
Cool, and where's your favourite beach to surf?
We normally go to Main Beach.
Main Beach?
Yeah.
Oh, I hit the big waves.
Right in there, you know, or the spit. Take the dog down to the spit and, you know, get out there.
The dog too, kids, surfboard, you name it. That's life of the Gold Coast, right?
That's right.
Have you got a truck? Do you have a truck with like heaps of stuff in the back?
Well, we've got a massive camper trailer because that's it. We always go on camping, you know, because we can't afford to stay in a hotel. You're out there camping in the wilderness. So.
And where do you go camping?
So we often go down to Hastings Point, just down south. You know, from the Gold Coast, all the coastline down there, from maybe an hour or two down south from there is just perfect.
Don't you just feel like you're a world away? Like 45 minutes, an hour, you drive south from the Gold Coast, and boom, you could be anywhere in the world.
That's right.
And you know, and it's just amazing, isn't it?
And close enough that when we forget something, I can say, Mrs., just drive home and pick that up, will you?
Oh, he's talking tough. He's talking tough.
Just don't show her this video, right?
Man, we're live on Facebook, too. She's watching right now. I tagged your company in the post. They're watching.
I'm dead.
Beautiful. So, I mean, what's been one of the biggest challenges that you've had to overcome in starting a business or running a business?
I guess the biggest challenge was first, like, when do we quit our job? So my wife and I, we sold our house and then both quit our jobs at the same time, and then, you know, took this on. So that was a major financial decision to jump into that, but it was going too well and we had to. So
awesome,
yeah.
Great problem to have.
That's right.
So were the kids around then as well?
Well, yeah, we had to up my daughter's kindy so that she was away more. But yeah, so we still have one day a week where she's home. And I've been on plenty of conference calls where my daughter comes in and goes, hello!
Oh, just like that dude on Facebook.
Yeah. In the background, they come in. And,
man, and how are people? Are they receptive to that now? Are they cool or what?
Most of them are. Like, most of my customers I'm talking to a managing director or CEO, and they actually, it breaks down their walls once they see a kid come in. They're like, oh, you're just like me. All right, yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Gone are the days we're working from home with your family running around in the background are a problem. That's really cool, man. When I started out in '98, that was a problem.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, now it's expected. I was talking to a CEO of an international IT company, and he had his son sitting in the background with Transformers on, and he's just talking. Everyone's very relaxed about it, you know.
Excuse me. This is my favourite part.
Yeah, that's right.
I might just watch a bit of that. Yeah, I go back to work.
Well, to get him back, he's from the UK, so I put Peppa Pig on for my daughter, and we sort of combated that way.
Beautiful. Yeah. So, man, you can have a life and a business, and does that offer you some flexibility that you've never had before?
Actually, it does. You know, you have the ability, like yesterday, my house got flooded at Arundel, so I was still working while digging trenches around my house. But, you know, you have that flexibility to say, all right, well, this afternoon, we're going to go do this and prioritise this now, and we'll catch up on that later. But it's also a double-edged sword. There are times where you wake up and you don't want to work, and you have to force yourself into it. So, yeah.
So, is there anything that you do in your lifestyle that helps you get to sleep at night or get up in the morning or have a clear mind? You know, what's one of those life hacks that you have?
Yeah, I guess this was a big one is in the early days, I couldn't switch my head off at night. So I started having a few drinks at night just to calm it down and go to sleep. And that's not, you can't sustain that. So I had to develop new ways. And the way I did that was develop routines, make sure that I was exercising, and stick to certain times, and that helped me, you know, get off to sleep, and actually not kill myself in the process. You know,
so exercise in the morning or after?
In the morning. The kids are enough exercise at night, you know, and then.
What time are you getting up?
We get up every morning at 6 a.m. Yeah.
Late riser, guys. Far out, man.
No. 6. Yeah, and we're in bed by sort of 10:30 every night. So.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Good luck.
4 a.m., dude.
Oh, really?
My baby just started getting up at 5:30 and took away my 5 o'clock time, so I had to get up at 4:30 or 4.
No way. I couldn't survive. I wouldn't be this cheery.
I don't know what's happened. I'm fitter than I was, I'm running more. I'm training for a Tough Mudder.
Oh, so, nice. I did that. I did a Tough Mudder. Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
So I think it's helping keep me focused and on my training schedule. But hey, it's not about me. just slipping that in.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Man, I love what you're doing. I've got to sign up. How do we find you?
So website is benchon.com.au. It's completely free to sign up. You can start using us, and there's no cost or commitment until such time as you win a contract. So give it a go. There's no risk.
Brilliant. Yeah. Guys, get on that one. benchon.com.au. They've also got a Facebook page. You can follow them there. We tag them in this post. Share this out. Facebook.com, Beach City Life. We're having some awesome conversations here about work-life balance. You can do this too. You can have the life, balance and work as well as an entrepreneur. Go team. Stay tuned.